This episode is brought to you by the Law Office of Carlos A. Garcia. Serious cases require a serious lawyer. Board certified in criminal law.
So, Tony, I've always wondered, man, La Sombra de Tony Guerrero, what year did that band start, bro?
Man, I say probably 1977.
1977, bro?
Yes.
La Sombra. And who came up with the name La Sombra, bro?
Well, at the time, we've had a lot of family involved in the music, starting with my mom, you know, and then before La Sombra, before my brother Cruz, it was my sisters, Maria Luisa G. Ramirez and my sister Felipa, God rest her soul. Yes, Maria Luisa, who has written many gold and platinum songs for La Sombra.
Big time, bro.
You know? And they used to sing before La Sombra, before my brother. I say before my brother Cruz because my brother Cruz also was in the band also before La Sombra, que también era toda familia.
Sí.
But eran las hermanitas Guerrero. And then after las hermanitas Guerrero, it was my brother Cruz. And they used to have a band called La Conexión Latina. Well, first they were called Los Cinco Latinos con el órgano que canta.
Wow,
you know.
man.
But then they went to La Conexión Latina, and then they used to practice at my house in our basement, you know, up there in the Midwest. All the houses have basements, and so I started messing with my brother Cruz's keyboard, you know, and then I learned it, and so long story short, my cousins wanted us to call because I was looking for a name. My cousins wanted us to call it La Sombra de la Conexión Latina.
Well, that's a long name, bro.
Yeah. So I brought it up to my mom, you know, man, I was only 10 years old, you know. I brought it up to my mom. I said, Mom, you know, Cousin Mingo wants us to call it La Sombra de la Conexión Latina. My mom says, Mijo, you're nobody's sombra. You're your own sombra. I said, you call it La Sombra, but not La Sombra de nobody. So,
yeah.
So, you know, I kept the name La Sombra from my mom, and just like that. And then when we decided to come to Texas, then I added, you know, La Sombra de Chicago.
Wow, man. Hey, you know, I heard that you guys were from the Valley area. Were you all ever from, like, they would say, I don't know how true this is, but más antes decían que eran originally in La Villa, Texas. Was that you guys, or
no? That was Frank Zuniga.
Frank Zuniga,
our manager. Yeah, he's from La Villa. Me personally, my brother Cruz, the older guys. Me and my brother Cruz are from Brownsville.
Órale.
Harvey and Pepper, which are the original guitar and bass players.
Yeah.
De La Sombra, ellos son de aquí de McAllen.
Órale.
You know, and pero I don't know about Harvey and Pepper, but me and my brother Cruz, you know, we nos íbamos a las piscas.
Sí.
You know, con las familias back in the day, you know, ya sabes cómo se iban las familias para el norte a trabajar en las labores.
En los summers mirabas las casas con plywood en todas las ventanas porque se iban a jalar.
Yeah, that's what's up, you know, that's the way it happened, you know, y pues that's how we ended up there, you know, one year, mi papá, se encontró un trabajito a factory job, you know, that he decided not to come back.
Yeah.
During the winter time, man, that was cold the first winter we stayed out there.
I can imagine, bro. Chicago, pa allá, pa ese rumbo.
Yeah, so it was cold, you know. So we ended up staying over there, and that's how we got the name La Sombra, you know, and y así se quedó. And to this day, I mean, nos llaman the Windy City Boys, the Shy Town Boys, yeah. The Kids from the Shy, yeah. You know, all kinds of names, you know. But it's La Sombra de Chicago.
Yeah, this was 77. How old were you in 77, bro?
Bro, I'm too old now. No me acuerdo.
What year were you born, man?
I was born in 58.
58? Fíjate, bro. So how old does that make Tony then? 58 girls. Your girls are the math.
Wait, don't tell them my age. I already told them the year. So
you're 62?
Yes.
Dude, you don't even look 62, bro.
Well, thank you.
Wow.
Are you?
Well, I might not look 62, but I feel like I'm 80 though.
But dude, I never thought of you as being that you know, that much older than me. I always thought we were almost the same age, dude. I'm 55.
See?
So you were 7 years old by the time I was born, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, so in 77, you were almost, 20 years old? 58, no. 68, 78? Yeah, you were 20 years old. You were going to be 20. You were 19.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
When La Sombra de la Conexión Latina.
Yeah.
Tú no eres la sombra de nadie, Antonio. Tú no eres.
I'm my own sombra. Yeah. Walking right behind me.
And that happened, man, because you guys outdid that bad for sure, man. So 77, you started the band. What happened after that?
Well, we continue to perform locally through all the Midwest. You know, from Minnesota, Iowa to Michigan, Ohio, Chicago. You know, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, todo el Midwest trabajamos, you know.
¿Y tú quién estaba haciendo todo el booking y todo para ustedes en 77 cuando comenzaron?
Ourselves.
Sí, no tenían management o nada. Ustedes estaban haciendo las tocadas y todo.
Yeah. My nephew Jesse was only like 9 years old on the drums, I think.
Jesse Huerta.
Yeah.
Yeah. ¿Y qué es lo que pagaban en 77, bro? ¿Unos 100 bolas, 500 bolas?
Hombre, we would go play for free.
Sí. Yeah. No, that you were already trying to, you know, mold the band together.
Yeah.
Y cuando comenzaron en 77 no tenían pitos o nada, nomás no tenían coronetas, nada de eso.
No, it was only a 4-piece band.
Okay, bass, acordeón. ¿Y tú estabas tocando el acordeón?
No, I was just playing keys and singing. And my nephew Jesse was on drums, and a cousin of mine, Frankie Trevino, who later came back with La Sombra, but at the time he was playing guitar, and then Henry Salas was playing the bass.
Órale.
Henry didn't know the difference between a bass guitar and a guitar.
No.
Yeah, because me and Jesse and my cousin Frankie started practicing in my house, because again my cousins had their equipment there, so we needed a bass player. So Henry Salas, he kid that he used to go to school with us, you know, he heard that we were looking for a bass player, and he goes, "Hey man, I play bass." I said, "Okay, well, bring your bass tomorrow, and we would all walk to school, you know." So he comes the next day and brings a guitar, you know, it wasn't a bass guitar. So I go, "Okay, I play something for us." So he started going, think. Okay, come on, let's go, man. Let's go to practice. You know. So we went to practice, and I told him, I said, "Man, that's not a bass guitar. That's a guitar, you know." So we got him a bass, and I started teaching him how to play bass. But you know, I play everything by ear.
Hey.
So I would tell him, you know, "Hey, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you come over here and count another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you go back, you know." He became a badass bass player. Yeah.
Oye, and you, when did you start playing instruments? At what age were you playing instruments?
Man, I was little. Again, in the basement, you know, me gustaba mucho the brass. Yeah. My favorite instrument is the drums, to be honest with you, you know. Mm-hmm. Pero me gustó mucho el brass when I first saw Carlos Guzmán with los jóvenes, when they had 3 trumpet players and they were all doing all this crazy stuff.
Bro.
You know?
It sounds great, bro.
You know, so when I saw that, I told my dad to buy me a saxophone. So my dad bought me a saxophone, and I would play Carlos Guzmán's vinyls back then. Uh-huh. Man, I couldn't pick it up, you know. So I told my dad, "Can you give me a trumpet?" So he went and changed it for a trumpet, and I tried to pick it up again, you know, and I couldn't. And at that time, again, my brother Cruz, you know, and then they were practicing. I started messing with the keyboards. I picked up the keyboard pretty easy, you know.
Because I've seen you play accordion too, bro.
Yeah.
Pegas al acordeón, bro. Una vez te inventaste un pinche accordion ahí en el Villarreal Convention Center. Me toqué bien curado. Digo, oye, el Tony saca la dada con el acordeón. You were going down the tables and just serenateando everybody around there, bro.
Yeah, stand on the tables and everything. Just doing crazy stuff, you know. We wanted to be different, you know, than...
Yeah.
You know, and that's what was catching a lot of the people's attention, doing different things. And it came to the point to where, you know, we were... Totally all Tejano group, you know, and then I just thought one day, I said, "Man, we need a accordion in the group," you know. Mm-hmm. Nobody wanted to play it, you know, and there wasn't too many musicians in the Midwest at the time, you know, and so I ended up picking it up myself, you know, and learned it by myself.
If you've been injured in a serious accident or you've been arrested on some serious charges, you need an attorney that's gonna fight for you. Carlos A. Garcia.
Obviously, if you're approached by a federal agency as it relates to an investigation, be it healthcare fraud, drug conspiracies, money laundering, bank fraud, any other federal crime, you want to remain silent. You want to talk to a lawyer who can give you real, honest advice.
Give them a call right away, 956-584-1448, because serious cases require a serious lawyer.
I'm Carlos A. Garcia, a criminal defense attorney in the Rio Grande Valley. I've been practicing criminal law for over 15 years. I'm board certified in criminal law and I can help you with every problem you may have.
Board certified in criminal law, Attorney Carlos A. Garcia.